on Friday night, Brisbane Lions captain Dayne Zorko caused a huge uproar after he sledged Melbourne defender Harrison Petty about a pretty significant family issue. It caused a huge uproar, and people have been calling for Dayne Zorko to be removed as Brisbane Lions captain. What did you think about the incident, Aidan?
Yeah, so unfortunately Friday night was probably a bad look for our game. Dayne Zorko said some things, obviously, crossing the line, and saw Harrison Petty quite upset and devastated. And his Melbourne teammates and coaches actually felt that, and even the fans as well. I mean, obviously fans onlooking the game would have been devastated to either see someone like that, very visibly upset and devastated at three-quarter time, had teammates come up to him and made sure he was okay. It was just something that shouldn't be part of our game, and I think the AFL is educating players and coaches alike and fans as well to make sure that things like that aren't being said, to make sure the players feel comfortable and safe and secure in the AFL environment.
It was quite interesting that Zorko actually wasn't punished at all. The AFL said they were quite happy with Melbourne and Brisbane's conversations about the issue, and Zorko also made an apology. There's been quite a lot of chat about whether Dayne Zorko should be captain next year at Brisbane. Do you think that he should remain in that position?
I don't think so from 2023 onwards. I think his time as captain and leader at the Brisbane Lions Football Club has come to an end. Friday night isn't necessarily a reason for that solely on its own, but I think given his age and maybe a change of voice could be good for the Lions. I mean, you never know what a fresh voice and a fresh face might do as a leader of a football club. I can just off the top of my head, Brandon Starcevic and Hugh McCluggage come to mind as potential candidates to take from Zorko. As they're kind of driving the standards both on and off the fields. They're quite very good players. They put their body on the lines week in, week out. They prepare very well, and it's something that Chris Fagan and the coaching staff should be looking at.
Yeah, well, Zorko's obviously 33 years old now, so it'll be interesting to see what happens when the Brisbane Lions vote in their leadership group at the end of the season for 2023. I just wanted to talk about the fact that you obviously play local footy. I played once upon a time back in the day. What levels of sledging do you kind of hear out in the football field, and how far would you go, and what do you think is acceptable for a local league?
Yeah, so personally, I don't necessarily sledge too much. I just think it doesn't have a spot in our game, because you never know what the other person might receive or how they feel if you were to kind of cross the line and of the like. But yeah, I've heard a few sledges in my time. I probably shouldn't say it on camera, but unfortunately, yeah, these things are said by players to either throw you off your game or potentially give them a bit of a rise and give them a bit of momentum in their own type of style of gameplay. So unfortunately, yeah, I just don't see it as part of our game. How about yourself, Kieran?
Yeah, I think it's come to an end. I think sledging, probably back when I played football, which is a long time ago, it was probably acceptable to sledge people by their appearance or whatnot. And I think that maybe the sledging has to be reduced to I guess as simple as chewing on your boot kind of areas and everything, because I guess going into sort of abusing people about their appearance, or definitely family members, is probably crossing the line and is getting into the bullying stages. And with all the mental health issues and stuff these days, mental health's become a big factor for people to consider when it comes to these things. It's something that really should be ironed out. So yeah, so no good by Dayne Zorko, and he's 33. He's had a bit of form for this over the years. We've been hearing a lot of ex-players saying that he's been known to be quite chirpy and stuff. So as you were saying, it might be a watershed moment for the Lions to bring in some new leadership and take the club in a new direction.